Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Lifestyle Yoga with Loretta. Like and share. Keeping in mind that I just videotape these. I don't edit them. So you're in my little humble living room, my sacred space. Today, we're going to do a little bit of Piyo. We're going to have a short class. Listen to your body. This is going to be kind of gentle and then get a little bit more intense. We're going to start warming up the low back, the core muscles. So we'll start back on our mat. Feet hip width apart. Remember, that's about 2 fists between the feet underneath the greater trochanter. Not as wide as where the flesh actually sits out. Roll the shoulders back. Let's bring the thigh bones back. Neutral spine, and lift up out of the crown of the head. And let's start with some deep breaths up. Exhaling to the heart, we might shift the weight to the toe buds or the inside of the feet. Beautiful Wednesday morning. Thanks, and let's hold it here. How are we doing today? Checking in. Let's just notice here in this Anjali Mudra how we feel, what we're aware of, not only in the body, but in the subtle body, in our environment. You know, is there noise and chaos? Can we just let that go if that's there? Tune into the body. Let's start by drawing the chin back towards the throat and lengthening up out of the crown. Aware of each space between the vertebrae and where those nerves go out. What we're aware of. Let's just take a moment to set our intention for this practice. Maybe we're just going to do as much as we can do. Maybe we're going to try to come back and complete the practice. It's going to be just about a half hour today. So just stay with it. Notice how you're feeling, how your movements are. So we're aware, we've set our intention. Let's go ahead and begin with a little action. Circle sweep those arms up. And we're just going to start by bringing one knee up. And we're going to draw the chin to the throat and round up, circle sweeping up. And we'll just go side to side. Try to bring that knee up. Drawing the chin to the chest, up and down. So we're warming up those nerves in the back. Side to side. So again, as we bring those hands down and we exhale and round in, we're lifting the pelvic floor in and up. Hitting the star in the back. Finding our balance points. And back up to the sky. And we'll take the thigh bones back, move the booty back, bend the knees, come down, lifting up and out of the armpits, standing cat and cow. So we round up and press out. Inhaling, exhaling, shifting the weight to the inside of the feet. One breath, one movement. Warming up those core muscles, especially into the back. Press that booty back. So it's not so much about arching the back, but softening the belly. So just soften the belly here. We feel the chest come through the arms. And then lift. Exhale. Free, easy movement. Coming back to a neutral spine. And we'll take that right foot back. I'm just going to move up to the top of my mat. Take the right foot back, soften into the left knee. We can see the big toe in front. We're going to come right into that lunge and just open up the hip flexors. Let's bend that knee. Roll the shoulder back and then press the heel back. There it is, reaching the arms up. Nice deep breaths. Lifting, opening the heart center, bringing the shoulders back, lengthening through the fingertips. Strong legs. And exhaling all the way out. Stepping up. Circle sweeping up. Then we'll bring those hands down once again. Rounding up cat-cow. Bring the chest through. Exhaling, lifting the pelvic floor. And a little warm up here. Feels very good. Coming down to a neutral spine, circle sweeping up. Exhaling, mountain pose, and we'll take that left foot back. Wherever we're at, again, check the knee in front. Both hips are facing forward. We'll soften that back knee. Roll the shoulders back, opening up the hip flexors. Reach up and press that heel down and back. Deep breaths. Roll the shoulders back. Reach, opening the heart center. Try to bring those arms close to the ears. We might even interlace the fingers. Press out, pressing the palms together. Linking the thumbs. Just gently releasing and step it up. Good. Coming back to the center. Circle sweeping up. Swan diving down. We'll bend the knees. Press the booty back. Inhaling monkey. Nice flat back, drawing the chin towards the throat, lengthening out through the crown. Knee extension, so lift those knees up, opening the hamstrings here. Nice. Soften the knees, and let's take a right lunge back. And we'll step back to downward facing dog. Again, we want to lift out of the wrist, up out of the armpit. Soften the knees, take the seat bones back, find some length, hug the arms into the ears, and take the thigh bones back. Knee extension. Nice deep breaths, hollowing up the belly as we exhale. Then we'll come to our first plank. So let's make sure the hands are underneath the shoulders, the chest is coming through. The core is lifted. We can add some alternating knee taps here so we don't get bored in this plank. Stay with me. Making sure those core muscles are strong today. Nice. Holding, extend the right leg. And down, back to downward facing dog. Again, soften the knees. Press back through the armpits. And press the thigh bones back. So it should feel like we have a string attached to our tailbone being lifted up to the sky. Inhaling plank. And make sure that those shoulders are over the wrists, the chest comes through, draw the chin to the throat, lengthening through the crown, lifting those hamstrings up towards the sky, alternating knee bends. Back to plank, left foot extension. Breathing. And down, downward facing dog. And walk the feet up. Inhaling monkey, nice flat back, chin to the throat, lengthening through the spine, softening the belly, take the thigh bones back, circle sweeping up. Exhaling to the heart. And take a moment to check in. Nice deep breaths. And we'll go ahead and circle sweep up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, monkey, flat back, chin to the throat, lengthening through the crown, softening the belly, taking those thigh bones back. Good. And we'll take a right lunge. Roll it up. Rolling the shoulders back, pressing that heel back. Find that nice line. Exhaling down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Lifting out of the armpits, softening the knees, thigh bones. Move back, knee extension. Inhaling plank, and we'll come to low plank. So we're going to come down on the forearms, interlace the fingers, tuck the pinky toes under. And we're just going to add a little crunch here, drawing the third eye towards the mat or the crown of the head down. Inhaling, lifting the pelvic floor, exhaling. Pressing up and out of the forearms. 2 more. Coming back to a neutral spine, pressing up to downward facing dog. Softening the knees, lifting the seat bones, and then taking the thigh bones back, hollowing up the belly and breathing deeply. We'll take that right foot up towards the sky. Into a little modified scorpion, rolling the shoulders back. Upper thoracic back bend. Pressing out of the wrists. Open it up. Reaching the toes towards the crown of the head. Back up to the sky. And step through. Rolling up lunge. And roll it back. And stepping up. Let's slide those hands down. Take the booty back, standing cat-cow. Coming back to a neutral spine, circle sweeping up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, monkey. Hollowing up the belly, forward fold. And taking a left lunge back. And roll it up. Roll the shoulders back. Take that heel down and back. Hugging those arm bones towards each other. Exhaling all the way down. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Soften the knees. Lift the armpits. Lift the seat bones, and then take the thigh bones back. Hollowing up the belly as we exhale. We might add a little traction into the feet as if we're pulling the mat away from the hands. Noticing how that feels. Inhaling plank. Low plank. Coming down on the forearms, interlace the fingers. Bring the spine to neutral, chest comes through. Press out of the forearms, lift the upper thoracic spine, and tuck the tailbone under. Inhaling. Exhaling. 3 more. Neutral spine, plank, down dog. Again, softening the knees. Here's where we lift the seat bones up, lift the armpits, press back out of the wrist, extend those thigh bones back. Lifting that left foot, half scorpion. So we reach the toes towards the crown of the head as we move into that upper thoracic back bend, lifting out of the wrists. Reaching up to the sky, stepping through three-legged cat. Roll it up. Soften the back knee, roll the shoulder back, and then press the heel back. Exhale and step it up. Circle sweeping up. Bring those hands down. Standing cat-cow. So we notice as we go through some of these deeper postures like lunges, maybe we have limited range of motion. Keep going. And that has to do with the way that the head of the femur sits in the acetabulum. So if we have limited range of motion there, if we're externally rotated in the feet, that means the deep rotators are tight. So what do we need to do? We'll come up. Deep breath up. Bring it to the heart. So in order to stretch those deep rotators, we can cross over. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll cross that left foot over. Take the booty back. Come down to that flat spine. Tuck the chin towards the throat. Reach down. Hollow up the belly. Shift the weight forward onto the balls of the feet. Hinge deeper. And then press out into that left hip. And just creating space. We begin to move through different planes of the body to figure out how to open the spaces that are tight. Inhaling, coming up, circle sweeping up, hugging those upper inner thighs, exhaling mountain pose. And we'll take that right foot over. Inhaling up, hug the upper inner thighs, give it a little hinge at the hip. Nice flat back, tuck the chin, reach down, hollow up the belly, and bring the forehead towards the knees. Take the thigh bones back. Inhaling up. Let's go ahead and release here, and we'll come down. Bringing it down to hero's pose, circle sweeping up. Exhaling down. Let's take it a little side to side. So we're going to work into the obliques, the external and the internal. Down side to side, squeezing down. So instead of, we're focusing on the stretch too, but we want to squeeze here. So we squeeze, bring it down. Up. Squeeze, bring it down. Exhaling, squeeze. Inhaling up. Exhaling, squeeze, inhaling up. Just a little start for the day. Just getting ready to start my birthday and Leo sign. So I'm going to start that with a little bit of a fast, at least for today, maybe for the next 3 days. I'll let you know how it is on Friday. And gently coming up. Just to regenerate some stem cells, kick them in, get them firing. This year I'm doing something a little different. I'm doing self-care for the whole Leo sign or the whole month. So if you want to do that with me, that would be great. Let's kick the feet out and we'll do a little lateral flexion. And self-care, can be getting massage, moving the body, listening to what feels good, maybe going down to the IV therapy fusion with Wendy and getting a nice infusion. I'm going to do that too. Could be getting in the hyperbaric chamber, maybe drinking, getting some ozone water. It can really be anything that you want it to be. For me, those are all the things that I do, maybe a little bit of intermittent fasting. Let's go ahead and cross one foot over. We're going to lift the body weight, hug the upper inner thighs. Make sure you're not sitting on that left foot. Seat bones are down. Gently coming up. Lifting, pressing that forearm into the thigh, rolling the shoulder back and lifting a little bit higher. You might decide to juice for a month. Let's try something different that you haven't tried before. Maybe taking a class on herbalism or any type of other class. I will say that by after Labor Day, the class for reflexology zone therapy will be online. So you'll be able to take that. Charting new waters there. Let's go ahead and switch sides. I just like to do things that challenge myself, especially as I get a little bit older in the memory, and just doing different things that really keeps us growing and changing and evolving into who we're meant to be. Lifting, cross over, lifting again, roll the shoulder back and reach. And gently releasing. Coming back to the center, and let's extend both legs out. We want to flex the feet, pressing out through the toe buds. We can reach down to the toes, lift the armpits, lift the elbows, and bring the belly through as the chest comes up, drawing the chin towards the throat. So we have a nice lengthened spine. Taking a little bit of time every day to show our appreciation to our body through movement, clean food, good water. Thankful for everything that we have. Gently releasing. We'll open those feet wide. Give it a little lift. Take the seat bones back. And come down again. Our feet are flexed and we're pressing out through those toe buds, lengthening out through the heel. And we'll walk it forward. Anchor in the hands, lift the armpits, bring the forearms forward. As we bring those forearms forward, we're going to rock forward and bring the chest through. Drawing the chin towards the throat, lengthening through the crown. Nice deep breaths. Let's think about pressing into the thumb and the index finger here. So we're kind of rotating at the shoulder, bringing the forearms forward, letting the belly drop down, working on the hands, forearms come forward. We can walk it forward a little bit more. Same thing applies. We press into the thumb and the index finger, lift the armpits, take those seat bones back. Find some new space. Draw the chin to the throat, lengthening, tractioning forward. And we'll gently walk it back. Beautiful practice today. Very short. We got the core working. We got the back stretched out. We're going to bring those feet together, taking it all the way down on our back for a little shavasana. Sometimes we have to have those short bursts of little yoga, some flexion, Piyo, Pilates to activate the core to get our day started. So just a short class for you today. Rock those knees side to side. Remember, you can come back and watch these classes at any time. Like and subscribe. Sound like some of the big podcasters out there. Like and subscribe. Good. Coming back to the center, heel toe in. Let's bring that right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg out. If you can reach down to the foot, let's do that. And we might take that foot up as an option. Pressing the heel up to the sky. We're in knee extension. Quadricep is flexed. And think about pressing down into the hip. So we're bringing that energy down. We think about the head of the greater trochanter moving down into that acetabulum a little bit deeper. So if you are externally rotated, this is going to give you some energy in that space and a little stretch. So when it releases, it opens up. Pressing down on that leg. A couple more breaths. And bending the knee. And we'll just bring that knee back towards the armpit. Give it a little pull and release. Push into the hands. Pull and push. Pull and push. Doesn't have to be a whole lot of pressure. It's probably 20 to 30 pounds. Good. And release. Up and down. Nice and easy. Then we'll bring that left foot in. Give it a nice little stretch. And again, you can hold it right here, or we can reach out and extend. Foot is flexed, and we're pulling some tension down again into the greater trochanter. Pressing up through the heel, we're in knee extension. Quadricep is flexed. Nice deep breaths. Softening the knee. And again, we're going to pull and push. So we bring that knee out to the side, pull and push. So again, we're opening up the hips here. If you're having low back pain or some deep abdominal pain, releasing the hips will open the flow. And release all the way up. And take it down slowly. Very nice. Little push-pull. So let's move those feet in and out, working the low back. Like a toy soldier. Good. And we'll draw both knees into the chest. Roll up into that tiny ball. Notice how the low back feels here. Good. We're going to extend the feet, reach the arms over, and hold. Hug those arm bones towards the ears, and bring it in. Take it over to the side, and we'll gently roll up. Very nice. Let's come to a soft seated position. Rock forward, release the seat bones, sitting up nice and tall. Thanks for hanging out today for this short practice. We put a little core in there. We've opened up the side body, the low back. and the belly. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Let's finish with a deep breath out. Coming to rest in the heart. A little Anjali Mudra. Namaste. And treat yourself to a fast now and then. Reset those stem cells. Have a great day, you guys.